The aftermath of Cedric's death. Harry is haunted and the guilt is heavier than the clouds above them as they run from the Dementors, casting the Expecto Patronum to escape the grasp from the soulless creatures. With the fear of Voldemort's return looming overhead, what will become of Hogwarts? We will know the outcome as we review Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Popping the Popcorn. I'm your host, Katie, and today, Carey, Craves Cinema and I are back with another Harry Potter review. This time, we're reviewing Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So this one gets a little bit more darker than the other ones. So we start to see from the third one, the fourth one, this one, the Half-Blood Prince, and the Deathly Hallows, part 1 and 2. Get a little bit darker. So this becomes more like a horror movie, but not really a horror movie. That's what I just say. So Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So while staying at the Dursley's, Harry and Dudley are attacked by the Red Dementors. Harry replicates them using a Patronus spell. The Ministry of Magic detects the underage Harry using magic and expel him from Hogwarts, although he is later not expelled and he can go to the Hogwarts. The Order of the Phoenix is a secret organization found by Albus Dumbledore and informs Harry that the Ministry of Magic is obsessed to the Lord Voldemort's return. At the Order's headquarters, Harry's godfather, Sirius Black, mentions that Voldemort seeks an object he is previously lacked. Harry believes it could be a weapon. The Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, has appointed Doris Umbridge as the new defense against the dark art teacher. Umbridge refuses to teach deceptive spells and causes her and Harry to clash. Harry is forced to write lines of lying about Voldemort with a magic quill and stitches words in his hand. He writes. When he writes, Ron and Hermione are outraged, and Harry refuses to tell Dumbledore, and distracts himself from Harry Potter. As Umbridge gains more control over the school, Ron and Harry must help. Harry forms Dumbledore's army, where they start to begin to duel each other, stuff like that, to just in case Voldemort attacks. Umbridge kind of gets the Slytherins on her side, so they're always telling on the Gryffindors, stuff like that, because Slytherins and Gryffindors don't get along. So in this movie, we come to find Harry actually really likes Cho, and it doesn't really work out. This movie, we kind of find out what Voldemort's motives are a little bit, and we come to find Harry Potter comes to find people don't really like him in this movie because he's kind of like being the leader, but he's kind of like pushing people to do stuff that they don't really want to do. And so we find ourselves just doing Harry's just doesn't know what to really do because Umbridge is doing these different things and causing trouble and causing up a ruckus, stuff like that. And this is one of my favorites in the series. Maybe when this whole thing's all over, I will do a ranking videos of all the Harry Potter movies. But the next one, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, that is my number one favorite. And I'm excited to review that one for you guys. So here are some fun facts for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. So many considered the Order a radical group. So some people thought, Harry Potter fans thought that Dumbledore's army was actually like a radical group type of thing. Professor McGonagall isn't always a member of the Order. McGonagall and essential members of the Order of the Phoenix during the season, the second, which was during war, that is difficult to imagine she wasn't a member during the first. McGonagall has preferred Order as the radical group as she didn't join, but then she finally joins it. The relationship with the Ministry of Magic, because there are allies in the Order of the Phoenix as well, and the Ministry of Magic lacks allies. So there's like a couple of different things. The Order and Dumbledore's army were almost swabbed. Yeah, it was almost scrubbed because they couldn't really get that scene just right, so they almost scrubbed that one. The most Potter Watch passwords were the names of the deceased members of the Order. That's really interesting. Many of the members belong to Guard 28. Molly Weasley's involvement with the Order. The Death Eaters, unnumbered Order members. And you do find Mrs. Figgy was part of the Order before Harry even lived with the Dursleys. That's the next door neighbor. Dumbledore wanted her to watch Harry, but you don't find out until this movie that she was actually supposed to be there for Harry and watch Harry. And the books describe it a little better than the movies, but she was there since Harry's been there, basically, to watch over Harry. Why Mudblood Filch was part of the Order. Peter Pettigrew was the only Order member to defeat Voldemort. Clouds of White Smoke. While most considered Harry Potter books to be superior to the films, most of them generally considered a faithful adaptation. Many fans of the film have surely noticed that the Death Eaters always appeared in the dark clouds of smoke. That is true. And Order of the Phoenix members are sympathizers. That is true as well. I hope you guys enjoyed these fun facts. I always like bringing you guys fun facts, and hit that thumbs up for mine and Carey Craves Cinema's channels. Hit that bell so that way you know when there's more Harry Potter reviews and other things like that, or more collaborations like this. And I hope everybody has a great day. Bye, guys.
The nightmares resume, and after casting the Patronus charm, Harry has been expelled, but not without a fight. Introducing Nymphadora, Lupin's wife, one of the members who take Harry away to fight for his right to return to Hogwarts. At the hearing, we are introduced to a character that I have previously said before I have a strong distaste for. Dolores Umbridge. In the Christmas Story, they said Ralphie looked like a pink nightmare. Well, I think I found the true pink nightmare. Harry is called a liar by Fudge when he proclaims the return of Voldemort, in denial of losing order in the wizarding world. Also afraid that Dumbledore is trying to take over Fudge's position, he has it out for Albus, causing a ripple of distraction. Harry's charges are cleared and he returns to Hogwarts. Feeling helpless as Hogwarts is taken over by Umbridge, Harry decides to create an army to defend against Voldemort. To be prepared, to be strong. Umbridge tries to take complete control, for she will have order. I'm getting ahead of myself. Umbridge just gets under my skin so very deeply. I didn't even get to introduce one of my fave non-main characters. She is just a ray of sunshine. I love her. Of course we are talking about Luna Lovegood. Unique to say the least, and don't worry if you love her as much as I do, you're just as sane as I am. Introducing a creature that's one of my faves as well. A creature that brings Harry and Luna closer. A connection that they only feel. The Thestral is only seen by those who have seen death firsthand or have seen a loved one in the midst of death. Luna and Harry share the tragic bond, for Luna has seen her mother meet a somber end, as well as Harry, as we all know. Students at Hogwarts look down on Harry, hearing rumors, hearing fabrications against him and also Dumbledore. Umbridge interferes in every aspect at Hogwarts. Rules are changed, punishments are more severe, classes are taught in a more, let's say, softer fashion. This woman gets under my skin so bad. She comes off as sweet and gentle, but in actuality, she is Satan in pink tweed. I can't stand her. I will say this. The actress who plays Umbridge, Imelda Staunton, aces what she was trying to accomplish with Umbridge's character, because she was such a complex side villain in Order of the Phoenix. Let's transition to a more beautiful moment between Luna and Harry. I love the scene between them as Luna describes the Thestrals to Harry, misunderstood creatures in which, in this film, Harry can relate. So does Luna. Luna is very wise. She may come off as flaky, but underneath that assumption, Luna is truly observant and intelligent. I love her so much. I love her. As the dark cloud, that is Umbridge, hovers over Hogwarts, Harry secretly meets with those who wish to defend themselves. Knowing that Voldemort can show at any moment, they defy Umbridge to prepare for a potential war against the Dark Wizard. As more disappearances occur, it is more apparent that he is getting closer, falling into old evil habits. Forced to teach themselves how to fight back, Umbridge fights against them. Harry learns that he and Voldemort have a connection due to the blood that was taken from Harry on the night Voldemort came back. Snape assists Harry in trying to keep Voldemort out of his mind. Easier said than done. The foreshadowing of Harry and Voldemort's deep connection. Voldemort needs his followers in order to gain control back in the wizarding world, so he breaks them out of Azkaban prison. Bellatrix Lestrange is among one of the prisoners, a Death Eater who killed Neville's parents. Another character I hate, with a fiery passion. That feeling only strengthens as the story progresses. Anyway, Umbridge takes over Hogwarts as Dumbledore vanishes, escaping Fudge and Azkaban. As Snape teaches Harry how to discipline his mind, he sees a memory of Snape's. Snape was bullied. Bullied by James Potter, Harry's father, which unveils an intricate reason why Snape treats Harry the way he does. He feels protective of Harry, but also resents him, knowing who his father was. Such a complex addition to Snape's story and to his character. As they seek such sweet revenge on Umbridge, Harry has a vision of Voldemort torturing Sirius to lure him where he wants him. But before he tries to get to him, Umbridge, as usual, gets in the way. Hagrid's giant half-brother Groppy is in the forest, tucked away so he will be left alone. Harmless, but also mischievous. Hagrid takes care of him, guilty of leaving him in the forest, later to be the alleged secret weapon of Dumbledore's army. Which leads to... finally, the moment I have been waiting for. Umbridge is tricked into thinking Dumbledore has a secret weapon in the dark forest. So Umbridge follows them into the forest, where vengeance never looked so good. Umbridge is taken away by the centaurs. At least we get rid of that dreadful woman. Can we income parade and celebration, please? Anyway, concerned about Sirius, they rush to his aid, only for it to be a trap for Harry. Harry is told that not both can live, that one must die while the other survives. Death Eaters surround them, but they fight back. It intensifies, but they manage to escape. Somewhat. The Death Eaters find them. Lucius Malfoy, unveiled as a loyal follower of Voldemort, threatens Harry, desperate to have the prophecy ball, but Sirius comes to his rescue, only to be killed by Bellatrix. Absolutely devastating. I cry every time. Dumbledore reappears, and so does Voldemort. Harry is crippled by the grief of losing Sirius. Dumbledore fights against Voldemort, only for Voldemort to realize he's no match against him. So he of course vanishes. Harry at his weakest. Voldemort is able to invade his mind, and as the Order arrives, they witness that Voldemort is indeed back. What a wild ride this one is. Did Sirius's death hit you as hard as it hit me? Harry just keeps losing those that he loves, just left and right. And yet, he continues to fight. That's why we are here. That's why we love his story. And it continues. It continues with the next film, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. Want to know who the Half-Blood Prince is? You'll have to watch the next review. This is Carey Craves Cinema. This adventure continues, my magical friends.